Hey, CR here, cutting my teeth on my very first commentary track. This is Familiar Faces number 8, the Sam & Max Top 11 list. I love this opening. This is my favorite opening from the show. Who? Okay, right off the bat, I gotta say that this episode was a last-minute crunch time project that I had to put together. You see, this was the first episode right after the Halloween episode, the Crypt Keeper one. And Halloween's my favorite holiday. I treat it as a month-long celebration. But I had written all these scripts for all these other Halloween projects, but because of just family matters and time restraint and just life in general, I suppose, I hadn't quite gotten the rhythm of, you know, the hang of producing videos on the regular basis. But I didn't want to not produce them, so I came up with this idea. But actually, this also stemmed from an idea I got earlier. You probably don't. I got this idea because I was always astonished that one of the most popular of the Nostalgia Critics episode was the Animaniacs episode, which, like he said, he threw together that one because he was sick or something. But and it was a good episode. Don't get me wrong. He chose the clips perfectly. What astounded me was that it's his most popular episode ever, which was basically the equivalent of a YouTube playlist. And I was just always astonished. I would be mesmerized. The website's changed since then, but they always used to put the top 10 videos down at the bottom, and Animaniacs was always on top, and I was just that just floored me. So I figured, okay, well, I'm every video, every familiar face so far, at least up until like number 13, has been an experiment. And this experiment was to sort of recreate the success of the Nostalgia Critics Animaniacs video. And sure enough, I put this thing together. I only do, you know, I throw out the numbers. I introduce the concept of the show. I don't even add a joke at the end or choose a song like I always do. But sure enough, it broke all my records that I previously set with all my other videos, and that just amazed me. Kind of makes me question whether or not we need be involved in this. Kidding, of course.
That's beautiful, Sam. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to spend some time alone with her.
Of course. And while you're doing that, I'm gonna go catch the rest of the show on the Geek Set.
Have a good afterlife. To the land.
Number 6.
And plus, Sam & Max really is, like, I also chose Sam & Max as a parallel because Animaniacs is considered, like, probably the most well-written cartoon of our generation. It was for both kids and adults. But this is just vastly underrated, and not because I actually think that this Sam & Max is the smartest cartoon that I've ever seen. Not because of their actions, but the way they handle themselves and the way that they describe them. I mean, you can watch... If you watch the whole series, your vocabulary will grow. This phony baloney holiday.
Number 3.
And being a English minor, I'm a minor in English, art major, but ever since high school, I've just sort of been kind of a word buff with phrases and stuff like that. And the things that just come out of these guys' mouth is just astounding. Like okay, vertical squirt bath. It's just...
That's tech talk for shower.
Number 2.
Okay, this one probably should have been lower because, yeah, gush like... If you haven't been raised Southern Baptist, then this probably might not register with you. But gush like an evangelist always cracked that knee the hell up. And this one had to come last because it was, I mean, it just ended itself so perfectly. And it just, it hit all the points. They've talked about what they did, and just a odd non sequitur with the gas station blowing up.
What about the gratuitous blowing up of the local filling station?
Boom. And that's pretty much all I have to say about this episode. I'm going to try to do a couple more commentary tracks. Oh, thanks for sticking around. Bye.